Once upon a time, in a kingdom shimmering with chrome and neon, lived a princess named Snow White. Her beauty wasn't just in her kind heart, but in her brilliant mind, a mind her stepmother, the queen, saw only as a threat. The queen, a tyrant ruling through a network of all-seeing drones and a sentient AI known as a magic mirror, grew paranoid. One day, she commanded the mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the cleverest of them all?" The mirror's cold, digital voice replied, "You are clever, my queen, but Snow White's intellect is the rising sun, destined to outshine your digital dawn." Consumed by jealousy, the queen ordered her elite cyber hunter to eliminate Snow White. But the hunter, seeing the spark of genius in the princess's eyes, couldn't bring himself to do it. He led her deep into the wastelands, a graveyard of forgotten technology, and urged her to run and never look back. "Disable your trackers, princess. Go dark." The queen's eyes are everywhere. Alone and terrified, Snow White stumbled through canyons of rusted metal until she collapsed from exhaustion. She awoke not to the chirping of birds, but to the soft whirring of servos and blinking LEDs. She was in a hidden workshop, a sanctuary of discarded and repurposed tech. 7 figures surrounded her, not small men with beards, but robots of varying shapes and sizes. Their leader, a tall, wise-looking android named Doc, extended a metallic hand. "Greetings, you've found a refuge. We are the 7. Don't be alarmed. There was Glitch, a small, twitchy bot who always seemed to be short-circuiting with excitement. Bolt, a hulking automaton with immense strength, but a gentle core. Sparky, a tiny drone who zipped around, communicating in cheerful beeps and boops. Gear, the meticulous mechanic, constantly tightening loose screws. Chip, the group's data analyst, whose processors hummed with endless calculations. And finally, Rusty, the oldest of the group, a bit slow but filled with stories of the old world. They explained they were obsolete models, cast aside by the Queen's relentless push for newer, more obedient technology. They had formed their own community, hidden from her surveillance. Seeing Snow White's distress, they offered her shelter, but the Queen's reach was long. The magic mirror soon located a flicker of unauthorized activity in the wastelands. "She lives," the mirror declared, "hiding among the forgotten. She builds, she plans." The queen, furious, deployed her deadliest weapon, the poison apple protocol. It wasn't a piece of fruit, but a sophisticated malware disguised as a system update, designed to infiltrate any network and shut it down permanently. A single touch on an infected data port would be enough. The queen, disguised as a humble scavenger droid, approached the workshop, offering a rare power cell. Suspicious, Chip scanned the device. "It's a trap, a logic bomb," he whirred, but it was too late. In her haste to connect it to their power grid, Snow White's finger brushed against the corrupted port. A surge of red energy pulsed through the workshop, and she collapsed, her own neural interface short-circuiting. The robots were devastated. They placed her in a stasis pod, a glass coffin to preserve her, hoping they could one day find a way to reboot her system. News of the brilliant princess, betrayed and put into digital sleep, spread through the underground networks. A young hacker prince from a neighboring digital kingdom, who had long admired Snow White's elegant coding from afar, heard the tale. He believed he could write an antivirus powerful enough to break the Queen's malware. Riding his custom-built hoverbike, he journeyed to the wastelands. He found the workshop, and with the robot's help, he interfaced with the stasis pod. He initiated his counter protocol, a true love's kiss of pure, uncorrupted code. It flooded Snow White's system, purging the poison apple malware. With a gasp, her eyes flickered open. The first thing she saw was a prince, and the 7 hopeful robots gathered around her. Together, they now had the skill, the strength, and the code to launch a revolution. Their mission was clear: to dismantle the Queen's empire, free the kingdom from her tyrannical surveillance, and create a future where technology served the people, not the other way around. The fight for the kingdom had just begun. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this twisted fairy tale, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next story. See you next time.